Hello everyone, good day. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon, good evening. All I can hear all good? Yes. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Voice sounds cleaner? Ayo, for real? Hold on, wait, I need to tell you guys something. I hate the movie theater. Like, I want to tell this story later, I think, but I honestly hate the movie theater, dude. It's fucking awful, dude. I honestly had that was probably the worst experience watching Doctor Strange since I watched Captain America. I don't know why, it's just unique to Marvel movies. They bring out the weirdest fans. It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you guys later. How was your Multiverse of Madness? 7 out of 10. I would say 7 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite of all the Marvel movies. So this is the Maker, the Velvet. Actually really nice looking. Like, it's a really nice shade of lilac. So this is already built, but we have another assembly that we're gonna build today. We got some stabilizers, which we'll loop here in a bit. And then we have plates, which I think I kind of want to use the plate, to be honest. I kind of want to use it since we have an example that's not with a plate here. I love the style of the plate when they're just really simple. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Interesting conversation here. I made a video the other day, right? The video did pretty well in terms of like views and stuff. Got like 1 million views in like almost 30 hours. My big problem that I've been seeing now, and this is something that I'm seeing outside of the hobby, is I'm seeing people, and these are not trolls. These are people like genuinely acting like assholes. People don't allow people to like what they want to like. We're in this weird world right now. We're in this weird like stage of people wanting everyone to be accepting of them, but then they're the first fucking people to go judge other people for what they like. And this is not just exclusive to keyboards. For example, someone was criticizing like, oh, why would people spend, this is so stupid. They were like using cuss words and stuff too. Like, they were only brain dead people would spend this much money on a keyboard. And then you go click their profile and they're collecting like makeup, cars. One person said something, golf clubs. You know, I'm all for people letting, like, dude, like what you want to like. But like, why is it so that you're entitled to your opinion and it can be a hurtful opinion or just something so brash? But then you'll promote on your page like, hey, like, you must like what I like. It's so wild to me because it just really shows like, it makes me a little bit sad too, because I don't feel like we're going anywhere as like people. I truly don't. Because on such a daily basis, I see people harshly judge people. And it's not giving an opinion. There's a way to give a fucking opinion. I'm sorry. Like, it's really crazy to me how much hate people give towards other people for liking something that's not in their scope. You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed to criticize. You're allowed to have an opinion. But like, to sit there and call people names about what they like, or just not even want to understand, not even want to open your mind about things, it's crazy to me. And it's not just trolling. Like, the trolling, whatever, dude. I don't give a shit about that. But it's everything. Like, I see so much of this judgment happening. It really just makes me sad because like, I'm so grateful that we have like our community here and just people that are open-minded to whatever you guys want to like, you know? Like, whatever you guys want to like. You know, I'm so happy that you guys are trying new things, like enjoying what you want to do, like being happy, being financially responsible with yourselves. But it's just like, you step outside of some of these circles and you go into these other communities, just other people's mindsets, and it's just like judgment. Take a breath and realize the world doesn't revolve around you and what you like. It's crazy, dude. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of my rant, because the amount of people arguing I saw, and it's not with me. No one's arguing with me. With each other, it's just sad. It's really sad, dude. It's really pathetic and really sad at this point. No one said me to be financially responsible as well. Oh my. Okay, that's all up to you guys, but here's the PCB. We'll go back to this. So here are the Kale hot swap sockets, by the way. I don't know if you guys have seen these. This is my first time seeing these in person, by the way. We'll go back to keyboards. These are the new ones, I believe. The 2.0s? They're actually really cool though. It's cool not seeing just a black hot swap socket. Yeah, it's pretty neat. All right, cool. I actually do want to use the plate though. So we'll be trying a plateless build with the new sockets. So this is already plateless in this build here. And we're going to dissect this build that was already sent to me. Actually pretty neat. Like, it's not wobbling at all, guys. Like, there's no weird wobble. And I don't know if these new sockets are tighter. I think they might be. But there's also very few switches. Like, I have some plateless hot swaps with the older sockets as well. Like, you know the Alex 40 that I have? That is the older socket. Or I guess, like, the standard sockets. It's up to you. Yeah, today let's make it today a Taro kind of day. This is the first time I've caught an Alex stream live in months. Hi, Liquid. How you doing, dude? Always watch VODs? Is it lychee or lychee? How do you pronounce it, chat? I always thought it was lychee. Sounds delicious. Baroness is so good. It's so good, dude. In Cantonese, we say lychee. The 265 key code's gorgeous. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that. First time watching, and it seems like a great community. I hope to watch you a lot more. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, dude. I don't know why I'm pushing them all down like I'm about to solder this when I'm not, but it's good just to make sure they're all seated properly. Is Glarsis gonna visit you? No, I asked that guy too. Because like low-key, I don't really want to go to the UK. Not for no reason, I'm not like big on leaving. I'm very a homebody, dude. I'm just... But he said, he never responded to me, dude. I'm sad. Glarsis collab? He doesn't want to collab with me, dude. I'm not cool enough. So, I know some people were looking at the alignment. This is the one that's already built. Well, we didn't build this. This was already sent to me built. This is the one with Cherry MX switches, I believe. I don't know how they remod it. It sounds pretty good. Now that I've kind of like pushed everything down properly, I don't really see any issue with like, if you press this too hard on one side, it doesn't look like there's any alignment problems with it being hot swap and plateless. So if we take off some keycaps, let's take a quick peek underneath the hood here. There's no plate to this, so pretty interesting chat. A lot of flex with this happening though, as you guys can see. Let's open this up and see what mounting style, like what everything this is. Let's see what we have here, chat. I don't know what's inside this one here. So this is actually gasket mounted, which makes sense because it had a lot of flex to it all over. Super interesting though. So no plate on this guy. And it's all pretty damn stable. Like there's no shifting of anything. Pretty nice. Pretty cool, chat. Pretty cool. If we look inside, so what's nice about this too is dude, I love this. I love this a lot because this really does help with like this channel underneath. The channel really helps with not accidentally clamping down or just like routing of the JST connector. So I really do like that. Like that's a nice touch considering like I have seen a lot of cases these days where it's just like you have a channel and you have to fiddle with it. It doesn't feel the best. So this is nice. How's the finishing? Pretty nice. Ano is pretty nice. Stainless steel weight, also pretty nice. There's like some very, very slight rippling, but I also believe that that is a known thing. All right, gaskets are just bottoms. Let's try top mount first. You can change, so you can change them from top to gasket. Oh, that makes sense too. That does make sense. You can only pick one food to eat for the rest of your life. What is it? Why do you ask me difficult questions like this? The answer is always going to be the same. It's burgers. That is always what it is. Do you think your boards will be worth more in the coming years? You know what, Cosmic? Honestly, I don't look at that. I don't look at the hobby as something that like temporary and I'll flip later just to like make my money back. If I'm enjoying, this is with anything. If I am enjoying something, I look at the purchase as a loss. I'll just go, hey, this purchase is a loss for me. I'm not worried about it. End of story. How do you feel about the explosion of customs in innovation-wise? It's starting to feel like a race to become generic. I have talked about this a bunch of times, actually. Oh, you know what would make more sense for this? Okay, I'm gonna tell Maker right now. This should be flipped. If you want it to be super easy to put this in, Just flip this, 180 this. Right now it needs to be plugged in from this way. Just have it so it's plugged in from this way. And that'll actually solve all the, I know you had mentioned that it's a little bit tricky to put in. Just flip it, and I think that will make the world of difference here. So we're gonna try top mount first. The reason I think like the explosion of customs has definitely happened, there is a lot more generic keyboards. And I honestly truly believe that yes, those keyboards are important. They make the keyboard hobby accessible. Do you know what I also believe, like truly? I also think those keyboards are directly affecting the way people view the higher end priced, all in quotations, custom side of the hobby. Stuff that's usually made in small batches. People are looking at this hobby in like this really, really weird sense of like, I don't know, it's not worth the wait. Everything needs to be accessible now. And I feel like it directly affects like our perception of the hobby in general. Just had the idea of putting your stream on my phone while I cooked. Glad I didn't miss the sound test. Sounds good, dude. That sounds, what are you cooking right now? Because I am very hungry. Dude, scooped 110%. Look how good scooped looks. Look how good that looks. Look how the light hits scoop different, chat. Ooh. Okay, so this is the Maker, Velvet. It's done in a lilac. It has the stainless steel weight here on the bottom, if you guys are wondering. Quality-wise, pretty good. There is a little bit of rippling or just some sort of, the coating on the, or I guess the actual weight itself, like the, whatever it's coated with, seems like it ripples just a little bit, which I believe they said is not going to happen for the final versions. But yeah, this looks really good. This combo is actually very pretty. Very pretty. Lilac goes so good with Taro. I got to admit, Lilac just suits Taro so much, dude. Like, that is pretty. Very nice. USB sits very pretty inside the weight, which is nice. Inside, again, we have the option to do gaskets or top mount. We're going to start with top mounts. Only 4 screws in the bottom, so pretty easy to access this if we want to switch it later. Oh, that's a terrible angle of me. Like, this looks so awkward. Side profile is really pretty too. A nice curve here as well on the weight. All right, let's see what this sounds like then, chat. Oh, my back cracked. Sorry, guys. Ooh. I really like this sound profile. I love when space bars are like this, by the way. This is along the lines of like a poppy space bar is nice when it has some character to it. How much flex with the leaf springs? I think gasket's a little bit flexier. Not a whole crap ton. There is some though. All right, let's see now. Slightly creamy, not too bad. It's not a bad sound profile. All right, let's take this out and let's unscrew these and let's do gaskets. The easiest way for me to cope with GB delays is just to remind myself I'm super lazy. So the more production is delayed longer, the more I can put up building the board. That is an interesting way to justify the purchase to yourself for sure, or justify the group buy. All right, so these do not have adhesives. So we're just gonna lay these down, which is interesting. And they just should lay on top, making it easier to switch from top mount to gasket. Only goes on the bottom. Pretty thick plush gaskets, by the way. It's a little finicky to get in. I do think that the if the mounting or the actual USB JST connector part was just reversed, it would make the rest of this super easy to put in. We actually have a plateless config for this, which I'll cover in maybe like a video or something. Maybe I'll do like a sound demo, like a versus type thing. Okay, chat, I like this more. This is actually sick. I can already tell you this is going to be nice. Hold on. Let's take a look. This is now by just swapping it to the bottom gaskets only. I like this way more. There's no foam in this, no. It's way softer too. Oh yeah, dude. Why is the gasket better than the top mount? It might be the contact between the plate, or the PCB and the top frame. The modifiers sound really good with this. That's a big difference, actually. I like this, chat. This sounds good. We'll take another sound demo of it right now. So this is now with the gaskets, for anyone wondering. That's a good spacebar. That's a really good spacebar. I'm actually surprised. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm surprised that the gasket is this much different than the top mount. Very surprised. Would the typing feel be comparable to the new? Yeah, I would say because of the way this works, it's probably more comparable to the new than it is comparable to the anything else that we built in the last little bit, for sure. Thank you guys so much for coming to stream today, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys here as per the usual. Thank you guys so much. Would you say goodbye to my GF so she can like you more? Goodbye, I'm Zoto's GF. Please like me more. Pretty please. Enjoy Pangu stream, chat. Take care, everyone. Love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.